All right. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Chris, and this is a quick video that was actually, it came out of a conversation with our team the other day, and how most people really overlook some of the apps that we use on a regular basis, and how powerful they are, especially for the cost. And today I wanted to touch on one of those apps that is essential and we make sure is installed in all of the stores that we use, and that's Back in Stock. This isn't a paid promotion or anything from the developers. This is just something that we use, and whether you use their particular software, which I'll link below, or add a different app to the store, the process is essential for any business. And the reason for that is any store is bound to run into two scenarios that you want to notify your customers of. The first is when you have inventory and you happen to run out, you sell out. That's a good thing that you've been selling out, but it's a bad thing that you're out of stock. Particularly for retailers that carry the same products as others, it means that somebody could go looking elsewhere. And that's what we want to avoid. We want to avoid people going and looking elsewhere for the same product. Instead, being able to have a button that replaces the add to cart feature that allows someone to check out. Instead, it says, notify me when available. And this simple button can allow you to collect email addresses, collect text message numbers, and be able to let people know when they can actually buy again. So this is something that's really important. You never want to be missing a sale or letting them down when you happen to be out of stock. And so my major flag for you is I never want to see a Shopify site that says out of stock on a particular product page. Even if that product is now discontinued, my recommendation would be notify me when available, and then have an autoresponder set up that explains to the customer that the product has been discontinued, and add in a couple of recommendations. Maybe there's a particular substitute, or like a lot of companies do, they'll have a replacement that's usually improved. And so this gives you a couple different options there for when things are out of stock. But there's a twist. And the twist is this is also really great if you're launching a new product. So you usually will have a sample or product information or any type of detail that you have available ahead of time, usually, weeks or months ahead of the product being launched. Now, if it's your own product, of course, you're in control of when you can start showing things to the public. But if it's someone else's product that you're selling, make sure that you can have it actually shown on your website before, not before the company allows the advertising period to start. Because remember, you're technically advertising a product when it's posted on your website. Once you have that set up, have the full product page, have your review in there, you can start talking about the product and why you're excited for it coming, and you can actually use the exact same app. Even though it's called Back in Stock, you can use it there that says notify me when available, and start building a list of customers who want to purchase it when it comes out. And so this allows you to build a list, it allows you to build up demand, so that when you have that first day of sales, particularly if you have to put in an order and need to know if you have to order 20 units or 200 or 2,000, this gives you a really good idea of how many people are going to buy. I think this is a great thing for you to be able to have in your store, and it's also one of those key processes that we talk about within the customer life cycle. Every time you have an opportunity to sell somebody something, you want to be able to take advantage of that, and don't let that opportunity slide. And this is a great opportunity to deliver on a higher level of service than most of your competitors will for your customers and for your prospective customers. Take it from me, we've had so many great case studies with this being a big opportunity for us to get sales right when products come back in stock. Now, I'm going to give you two quick tips because you don't want to be surprised when something goes out the wrong way. So the first is you don't have to have your inventory managed by Shopify in order to use this app. Once a product shows that there is 0 in inventory, the app will automatically turn on once you've set it up. Okay, so if it shows inventory not tracked, it will consider that the product is ready to sell. If it shows that there's a 0 inventory, then it will say, notify me when available, notify me when back in stock. Okay, so that's the first part that you don't have to worry about if you don't have your inventory tracked with Shopify. The second part of it is once you trigger that setting to say that it's back in stock, the settings you have in the app for notifications will go out automatically. And this is fantastic once you've got the app all set up and ready to go. It's not so great if you haven't properly set up the app. So what I would suggest is having a default email that can go out. The email will include the product that is back in stock, and you can add your text. So something along the lines of, thank you for your patience. The product that you've been waiting for is now available for purchase. Please click below to purchase. And if you want, you can also track to see how many people will be incentivized. Use the coupon code back in stock to save 10% to get free shipping. And that way you know that when the product's back in stock, the people who've been waiting are going to get a little bit of a better treat because they've been patient. So that's our quick video for today. This is, again, a process that I think you should definitely pay attention to, make the most of, and you can win a lot of customers this way. So I hope you enjoyed. Until the next one, go sell some more with your store.